What's going on, YouTube? Today I come with more of a low video. I don't know how to describe this. More of like a calm one. It's really just going to be me talking, as all my videos are. So this video today is just going to be about why I joined Wattpad, when I joined, when I started writing, why, and of course like why I love Wattpad, things like that. These are just a couple of questions that I came up with, things I thought that maybe you guys would want to know, and it kind of helps with why I made a YouTube channel, mainly about Wattpad and stuff like that. And so it's just really going to be me talking, answering these questions, telling you about my life basically. And so I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up, maybe subscribe a little bit, and check out my profile on Wattpad. Anyways, I guess let's get into the video, right? Alright, so how did I find Wattpad? Okay, I remember I was on a trip with my best friend at the time. Me, her parents, her cousin, her little sister, and her little brother. And gosh, I think at the time I loved One Direction. This was way back when, in like 2012. I loved One Direction. They were my fave. And I remember I was sitting in the car and I was talking about them for whatever reason. I don't remember what brought up the conversation. And so I was sitting next to my best friend's cousin. And then she told me, she was like, why don't you just join Wattpad? Then you can read like fan fiction. And I was like, what is that? I had no idea what Wattpad was at the time. I didn't know what fan fiction was at the time. I don't know, I was like a noob to that whole thing. And so she pulled out her phone and she showed me. And at this time she's like a year younger than us. So while we were like 12, 13, something around that, she was like 11, 12. And so she showed me and I was blown away. I was like, oh my gosh, I like reading and I love One Direction. I can read about One Direction. So I went to the App Store, downloaded it, made my whole account and everything. And this is so long ago, gosh. My first account was called crazy_girl0127. And so I joined, and that's how I started reading on Wattpad. I'm not sure where she found Wattpad, how she found Wattpad. I just know she opened me up to this world, and kind of can't thank her enough for that. It's pretty cool, honestly, to know that that's how I found it, just by complete accident, you know? How long have I been on Wattpad? So I've been on Wattpad for like 7 years now. I made my first account on March 31st, 2013. And that's the account where I was just like reading fan fiction. I was all about fan fiction. Anything One Direction, mainly Harry Styles, I was into. A year later, I kind of grew tired of the whole fan fiction scene because they were all just really repetitive. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to start writing my own stuff. I tried my hand at fan fiction, grew bored of that, and then once I started getting into other genres, you know, like teen fiction, new adult, young adult, whatever you want to call it, that's when I decided I wanted to write like actual stuff. So then I made my second account, which is the account I'm on now, Sky is Limit. I made that account on June 3rd, 2014. So 7 years in total, but like on my main account, it's gonna be 6 years, but 7 years. So how/when did I start writing? Like I said before, I was reading first on Wattpad. I'm sure most people who first join Wattpad just do the whole reading thing. I don't know. And then I kind of started writing my own fan fiction. Yeah, it's bad. It was just bad. It was terrible. I wasn't really serious about the whole writing thing. I was like, oh, this just seems fun. Let me go and try my hand out at it. And then when completing a story, I don't know, it kind of felt good. And so that's when I was kind of like, okay, I really like this actually. I think I could really do this whole writing thing. So then, of course, when I made my second account, my main account, that's when I started writing like legit stories and like actually taking writing seriously. I remember once when I was in first grade, I wrote a children's book that I thought was pretty awesome. I don't know where it is now. That thing is gone. It is over, but I remember it was about fairies and there was a queen at the end and everything. I don't know. It was cool. So just thinking about that, I guess writing has always been kind of like in the back of my mind. Like I've kind of always had, I don't know, I guess it's always been a hobby. Not necessarily a consistent hobby, but an actual hobby. And something that I've always kind of thought of and found fun, I guess you can say. I'm not really sure how to like describe that. But that's just what I know. I know that writing has always been something, at least now, for the past 6-7 years, it's been something that I've loved. So that's really how I got into writing. Seeing all these people writing, completing their stories, writing good stuff, it made me want to like venture into that and try my hand at it, and I found that I really loved it. So no regrets. So here's the big question. Why do I love Wattpad? I mean, clearly I love it enough to start a whole YouTube channel talking about it. Why do I love Wattpad? I guess because of the community aspect of it. Yes, I know that sounds super cheesy. You don't have to tell me. I know already. I guess because Wattpad's not like all your other writing websites. Like it's not like Radish. It's not like Inkit. It's not like Dream. It's not like fanfiction.net or something like that. Wattpad is, while it's a writing website, it's also a social media tool, honestly. You get to connect with so many people who are doing the same thing as you, like writing, or people who just like to read. Honestly, that's one of the main things I love about Wattpad, is the fact that you get to make actual friends. And it seems like, let's just be honest, sometimes it seems like your little internet friends care more than like people in your everyday life, you know? There's just something about being able to connect with people, and like no one's a creep on Wattpad, at least no one that I've met. No one's like sliding into DMs all randomly. If people do that, they're just like, read my story, and then you like ignore them. But yeah, I love the whole community aspect of Wattpad because you just get to connect with so many people, and my time on Wattpad has honestly been awesome. The people on there have helped me grow as a writer, and I hope that I've also helped others grow as a writer. And so that's why I love Wattpad so much, and that's why I feel like, yeah, I did want to start a whole YouTube channel based on Wattpad. And I hope other people can kind of get the whole magic of Wattpad and why I love it so much, you know? So, intake, I love Wattpad. I love it because of the people. I love it because I get to write. I love it because I get to read. Yeah, that's basically it. I feel like I have more to say, but like, you know, in those moments when you have all this stuff to say, and then once you like get to that point, you're kind of like, okay, well, crap, I don't know what to say. Anyways, maybe soon I'll have another in-depth video of why I love Wattpad. If you guys haven't, check out my last video. I did a read-along of chapter 1 of my story, The Beard. The story's my baby. I love that story. I wrote it, I completed it, I love it. Yeah, check out my channel, like, subscribe. As I said earlier, sorry to be repetitive. If you like my videos, stay tuned for more. I don't have a set schedule or anything. I'm just chilling, just chilling. But thanks so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye.